If you're like me, you may be struggling with video ideas for your business, but don't you worry, I'm here to help. Video ideas are hard to come by when you don't have an outsider's perspective on your brand. Otherwise it's just you alone in your head with your own thoughts, which is never really a good thing. Funnily enough, there is a process that I go through that I wanted to share with you that helps you add clarity to what those ideas should be. It wasn't actually funny, it was you can stop it, it was a figure of speech. Sit down with a pen and paper and write your answer to these three questions. Number one, who do I want to view this video? Number two, what do I want that viewer to do during and after they've watched the video? And number three, where are you posting that piece of content? So I'll give you a couple of minutes just to write your answers down on your piece of paper and we can take the next step. I was just trying to do something funny just to, I guess, increase the engagement. Where's the laughing sound effect when you need it? So let's break, you've just missed the opportunity to stop. So let's break those questions down. Number one, who do you want to watch this video? Is it a particular generation? Is it a particular person with certain interests or certain hobbies or certain personality traits? As an example, if you are targeting the younger generation, keep it short and sweet just because we have the attention span of a goldfish and include some generational humor like memes and movie references or something along those lines. Movie references. Number two, what do you want them to do during and after the video? This one is essentially the purpose and the reason why you're making that piece of content. Do you want the viewer to laugh, to be entertained, to share, to learn something, to be educated, or do you want them to head over to another site, a YouTube channel or a website, for example? This allows you to think about the benefit that the viewer is getting instead of just making random content, which there's quite a lot of at the moment. Number three, where are you posting that piece of content? Where you post that content determines the size of that content. If you're posting onto YouTube, you have all of this space to do something with. If it's being posted on IGTV or TikTok, it's got to be portrait, so the space that you have to film is going to be significantly less. So you're going to have to consider how much you can show within a particular space. As an example, if I was trying to immerse you in a piece of content from a beautiful landscape, the last thing I'm going to do is condense that into a portrait piece of content for something that is viewed on a mobile phone. And yes, of course, there are so many different questions to ask and things to consider when you're making video content online. But these three questions should give you a good place to start. And appreciate that even though this content is going to represent you and your brand, it always comes down to what the viewer wants to consume. Even though a very polished, high production corporate testimonial video talking about your USPs as a brand may seem like a great idea, the chances are, as a viewer, we just don't want to watch it. Answering those three questions should help you come up with more meaningful ideas so that you're not just posting waffle onto a feed of content that's already saturated with